Good morning, Periscope family. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I just wanted to come and do a quick scope on a property that I have in the Chicago area. Really nice property. Actually, let me back up and show the front of the property. Thank you for joining, everyone that's joining. So I want to just give you a full view. I am in the Chatham area. So here's the property. It is a raised ranch. And again, my name is Kim Offord. I'm from Offord and Associates Real Estate in Chicago. And I have a listing on 82nd, 8220 South Calumet. And this is a, I would say it would be a good, let me switch the camera around. See me. Hey everybody, good morning, good morning. I'm out early this morning doing some stuff. So this is a I would say for a first-time buyer, fixer-upper, and someone who you know, wants to get in and make the property their own. So I'm gonna go in, get some lights on here. I'm doing this real quick. Thank you for the hearts. So this is a property. It's a raised ranch, and it's a property that I just listed. It is only listed at $80,000. So this is one of those types of properties where you would, if you are a first-time buyer, and we're not going there this morning. If you are a first-time buyer and you want to get into a property and make it your own. This is also one of those types of properties where investors would love to get in here and to do some updating because the comps on raised ranches in the Chatham area are going at about 175. Okay, so let me just to give you a tour of the property. So this is your living room, dining room. So I'm gonna give you a full view of the living room. The dimensions on this front room are about 18 by 11, about 18 by 12. And then you have the attached dining room, and you're able to get a pretty big table in here because that's like a 6-person table. And actually there's a little bit more room, you know, for a table. Now an investor would come in here. Well, let me just take you through first and I'll tell you what an investor would do. So this is a bedroom. These were seniors, you know, that had lived in this property. So you're going to see some dated, you know, furniture and dated things. But one thing I want to point out are like this wood trim. An investor would probably come in here. I'm going to tell you, this wood trim, this is something that you would leave, you know, because you just don't find this type of stuff anymore. These walls seem like they're plastered. Now I'm going to go into the kitchen. Now I will tell you, the kitchen is dated. The kitchen is definitely dated. So this is something that you would want to do. You will want to redo the kitchen. Let me get some lights on in here. Where are the lights? Hold on, people. There we go. So you got just enough room for a little table here. But they had like a little landing, and this is definitely dated. The green countertops, I do realize that it is dated, but you get in here and you put some new countertops on here and put some new cabinets in here. This could be a pretty good kitchen. Hey Mark, just going through touring a property that I just put on the market that's good for a first-time buyer to come in with like a 203K. FHA loan and do the renovations. I'm just cutting on some lights here and do the renovations. This is the second bedroom here that they had sort of like a little sitting and computer room. The investors love these properties in Chicago because they can come in, get them for a little of nothing, and they can turn them right around and sell them for almost 200. And that's what the going rate is on these. So, oh, hold on guys, let me get another light here. I'm just getting here. So this is unusual in that the bedroom, the master bedroom, expands across the whole length. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. The whole length of the back room here. This back room is about 18 by about 11 or 12. And again, you're going to see the dated furniture and everything because, you know, this was a home, the original home, the owners, thanks Mark for inviting followers, have been here for years. I want to say over 30 years. So it's just one of those situations where it's an older home. And if you can get a first-time buyer in here with a 203K, man, they can do some wonders. Now, the reason why I'm saying it needs a 203K is the year it was built. Ken, this house was built, I want to say it's I think it's 80 years old, if I'm not mistaken. And this is at 8220 South Calumet. And what was I saying? Oh, the reason why this house needs a 203K is because those of you who understand 203, FHA 203 loans, yeah, those countertops, they're old. They're dated. They're definitely dated. But you know what? If you could get someone in here to do the countertops and do your cabinets, and transform this, and I'm going to tell you, probably a builder or a contractor will come in, and we have gas stoves in Chicago. We do gas. So there's a gas line running right here. But what they would probably do is come in, knock this wall, or at least make this a look-through point from the dining room into the kitchen to expand this and give this a little bit more space and make it more of the open concept. And maybe make this a cooking counter and open that wall up. So that's something that an investor would probably do because there's plenty of room here along this wall to maybe put a dishwasher in and, you know, some more counter space. So I'm going to go down to the basement. I think the basement is really the bonus of this, and it is dated. Once again, it is dated. But the reason why this house needs a 203K loan is because on the outside, there's chipping paint. And 203K will not pass chipping paint. Okay? I mean, excuse me, 203. FHA 203 loan will not pass. FHA loans will not pass chipping paint. So I'm going down here to the basement. Once again, yes, it is dated. However, look how large this space is. This is a lot of space. This basement expands the whole length of the house. So, you know, this checkerboard, listen, but you could tell back in the day, this was the spot to be in. But it is dated. But if someone has vision, they can come down here, they can change this floor out, and take the paneling down, is it included in the usable square footage? So in other words, is it included in the square footage quoted in the actual square feet of the house? Okay, usually in Chicago, if there is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's definitely this big, these ceilings are so high. They are extremely high. 90 or 80, I don't know what you mean, Ken, by that. I don't know what you mean by that. But what I was saying is that usually if there's an exit from the basement, but this one is about 1,100 square feet, I want to say. Yeah, about 1,100. So yeah, they included it in there. So here's the bar. This is a bar from way back. But you know something? You get somebody in here who can. Oh, I don't know, Ken. I'll find out for you. You could get somebody in here who could redo this bar and make it just gorgeous. Okay, because this wood already is pretty. This is good wood. This is good wood. But change the counter on here. And it's even got some cabinets back there for the bar. I don't think you can see them. But this is a dry bar. But change that to, this is more than a game room because listen, I haven't even gone to the back portion of this basement. If you look at this, and I'm going to be honest with you, some of this furniture down here, you know, the owners are looking into taking it to consignment stores and, you know, just seeing what they could, you know, get for it. And, you know, like a piece like this, it's not green. I'm going to tell you this right now. I looked at it and I was like, is it green? It's not green. The plastic is green. This is actually cream and it separates. It separates. And look, here's the middle piece to it. This type of stuff, there are people and bars who keep this nostalgic furniture. You know, there are bars that will take this stuff. This chair right here, believe it or not, you know, it looks a little kooky and everything, but there are some, you know, people who really love this type of old furniture. So I'm in the first part of the basement. I'm gonna take you back. Let's go back here. So let me find a light back here. I don't know where the light is, but this is like the utility room. And this in itself is over, I'd say it's 18 by about 20 alone. Now this you'd have to do a little work with. The previous owner, they were seamstress and tailors. So they had this back here. Remind me of 70 shows. Yes, yes, yes. This area back here alone, a renovation, you could come back here and do a laundry room, and you could do a whole bathroom. You can do more than that back here. This is a lot of space, you know, just in this back alone. I'm going to see if I can kind of pan out and let you see how much space that is. It was enough space that they were able to get a huge table, bunch of tables, and you can't see it, but they're sewing machines. And look at this sewing machine right here. Look at this one. I don't know if you can see it, but this one right here, that baby. And it has a pedal to it too. Yeah. Anyway, how many bedrooms in it? Yeah, this is just the basement. There are 3 bedrooms in this property. Once again, it's 3 bedrooms. It's 1 bath. Then you have a living room, dining room, kitchen, and there's a garage out back. And let me see if I can go out back. Beautiful backyard. And really, to be honest, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I would not put a bedroom down here. But you may have someone who may do it and you know, put a bedroom down here. I think it would take away too much of the entertainment space. And I think that's what people want these days. They want that entertainment space. Okay. And it is, yes, it is 80,000. This one is listed at 80,000. Okay. And this one, we're targeting, we want to bless some first-time buyer, you know, because this could be a great house for a first-time buyer. I'm going to take you guys outside to the back. And then I'm going to sign off because I got to make some runs. So here we are in the back. Let's go out here. Look at this. There's plenty of yard space. And you got a nice tree. It is a wonderful starter home. Here's the back of the home. And it's a starter home, you know, have a central air. Now, let me show you guys why I say it's not going to pass FHA. First of all, this garage, and the owners are, you know, very much so aware. When you have chipping paint, like right here, see this? That is not going to pass FHA. That is not going to pass FHA. All right. And anytime your garage, you know, it depends on the date of the garage, those won't pass FHA. And also, I'll show you some other things. Oh, right there. See? Right here. Right here. Chipping paint. That won't pass FHA. So you need to have a 203K if you're going to be a first time or be a conventional buyer. Now, a lot of times, see this concrete? FHA may not pass that either. Okay, because this is like a trip hazard and, you know, what have you. So, you know, there's certain things that, you know, FHA is very particular about what they will and won't pass. And so you just have to educate your seller